Now tell me, how many of you have neck pain and head pain, shoulder pain when you work a lot on the computers here? Can you raise your hands? Oi, 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 oi. Okay, here you have a Ramband for it. I'm going to tell you a simple technique which would help you to get rid of this neck shoulder pain in just 1 minute. You want to know? You want to know the technique? Okay. This technique you can do through 2-3 times a day, and you don't have to swallow tablets. That's for sure. Huh? So now, raise both your palms and stretch your palm as much as you can. Stretch your palms and you should feel the pain in the hand. Are you feeling it? No pain, no gain. Stretch more. Stretch all the fingers wide. You have to stretch the fingers wide. That is most important. When you stretch the fingers, the gap between the fingers should be maximum. And then you feel the pain. Do you feel the pain? Yeah, then you turn it by. Now, let's keep our hands behind your head. And just the thumbs at the TMJ. You know TMJ? Between the two jaws. Thumb and the other 8 fingers in the back of the head. Do you get a good grip? Now move your eyes, left and right, just the eyes. When you move your eyes, you feel something in your fingers? Can you feel something in the fingers? Then you are doing it correct. Can you feel? Everybody? Do you feel the movement? I'm not getting a yes from everyone. Then move your eyes faster. Left, right, left, right. Okay, and then up and down, up and down. Now let's roll our eyes 3 times clockwise. See, your eyes doesn't do a full circle. Somewhere it feels stuck. Do you notice it? That indicates there is a stress guy there. Now 3 times anti-clockwise. And 3 times clockwise again. And 3 times anti-clockwise. And that's it. Shake your hand. Now see. How many of you feel the relief? Raise your hand. This is a simple technique. If you do it, you know, in Bharatanatyam they teach you, the first lesson they teach is movement of the eyes. Yeah? So we need to move our eyes. And roll your eyes 3 times clockwise, 3 times anti-clockwise. Takes less than a minute. And you will feel all this stress gets released. See now, notice. If you still have, you can do once again. Okay? So you're all spending a lot of time on the computer, right? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? When you are looking at the screen for a long time, you don't blink your eyes. If you have noticed that?
Check.
How many of you know about the blinking of the eyes? How important it is? You know, how many of you don't know what importance blinking of eyes are there for you? So when you blink your eyes, you are activating that part of the brain which is responsible for creativity. So if you're staring at the screen for a long time and you don't blink, and then you find that particular part of your brain is getting less and less activated. Normal life में हम किसी से बात करेंगे तो ऐसा करके कभी नहीं बात करते. When you are dealing with, interacting with people or with machines, our natural tendency is to blink our eyes. So when you don't blink at all, then you are bringing down your own creativity, your own dynamism goes down. शरीर जकड़ जाता है. First sign, shoulders जकड़ जाते हैं. You know, the shoulders become stiff, and then head gets to become stiffer. Then your creativity goes down. So time and again, these are useful tips for you. Don't you think so? Up there, student? Though you can't avoid watching the screen, you do it, but take a few minutes, a few seconds in between, and then do blink your eyes. Maybe you can look at your neighbors and then just start blinking them. It's, we say when you don't know answer, oh, he's blinking. We say, no, you ask someone a question, they don't know answer, they're blinking. It's a natural phenomenon in our system. You blink so that that particular creative aspect of your brain start functioning, and then you get the answer. When you don't know, you blink. So that you can tap into that aspect of your physiology. Our human physiology is a fantastic instrument. Whoever has engineered your body is to be saluted. Now, usually people say if you are peaceful, that means you can be laid back, you can be complacent, you will not be dynamic. That's the topic we're coming to, right? On the other hand, do you think restlessness is dynamism? Stress is dynamism? If stress is dynamism, Afghanistan should have been the most dynamic country in the world. Lebanon should have been the most creative part of the world. My dear, it's not. Peace doesn't mean complacent. Dynamism does not mean restlessness and being a workaholic. A workaholic achieves less than someone who has a conscious effort, who balances the life-work balance. Someone just asked me about the work-life balance. The professors, just now when I had a meeting with them. This is very important. That is, listen to your body. Listen to your body. It shows work-life balance where you need. See? Just restlessness or just working and working and working does not bring you achievement. Smart working is what brings you achievement. What do you think? And you're all smart people here. The cream of our society is here. Now you have to have the work-life balance. You have to find how your spirit is alive. आपके भीतर की जो life है, that should shine through. Robot with just information in it. Do you want to be a robot or a dynamic living human being? If you want to be a dynamic living human being, then you need to have stability, inner peace. That is very necessary. मन जब प्रसन्न होता है आप बहुत कुछ काम कर सकते हो. मन जब शांत होता है इतनी ऊर्जा बढ़ती है. मन में यदि बेचैनी है, when you have restlessness in the mind, you will feel tired and your dynamism goes way down. Isn't it your experience? You have fallen in love with somebody and then they move away, then your heart is broken. Then do you notice how your energy is so low? Could you be dynamic at that time when you have a breakup? I have no experience of it. by the way. But I've only observed people having that. Oh, अरे छोटी छोटी बातों के लिए हम अपने जान गंवा के बैठते हैं. In the Indian Institute of Science, last year sometime, they removed all the ceiling fan from all the rooms. Have you heard about that? क्यों? 6 लड़कों ने आत्महत्या लटका लिया अपने आप को. 6 students, Indian Institute of Science. So the faculty thought, well, let's remove all the fans, ceiling fans. सीलिंग फैन नहीं है तो बाहर पेड़ में तो लटका सकते हैं. रस्सी ले जाके रातों रात पेड़ में लटका लेंगे. That is not the solution. हमें अपने बारे में जानना. We need to know about our spirit. We are made up of both body and mind. Our body needs amino acid, carbohydrate, proteins, minerals, all these things. So our spirit, our mind needs what? Peace. Mind is what? It's energy, and the energy is made up of peace, joy, love, beauty, commitment, and all these qualities. Resilience. ये सब है. We have almost zero education about our spirit. That is where art of living comes into play. We say we have 7 layers to our existence. Body, understand your body well. Then breath. We seldom have any lesson about the breath, neither in school nor in college. Every pattern of your breath indicates a specific emotion that you are going through. Your breath is also linked to your stress level. It also is linked to your energy level. It is linked to your creativity. It is linked to your intuitive ability. Breath. We learn zero about breath. So learning a little bit about breath. And then the third thing about our mind. You say, never mind. But you don't know what the mind is. We have never been taught. We need to know a little bit about our mind. How our mind functions. It vacillates between past and future. If 10 compliments are given to you, 1 insult, how your mind holds on to that 1 insult. 10 years of friendship and 1 month of conflict balances it out. Isn't it? So, yes, there are some, but children are not like that. You need to see what we are gifted with as a child. कुदरत से हमको क्या मिला है. बच्चे कैसे अभी इस मोमेंट में they are unhappy, next moment they start smiling. But for us to smile back after we had a very bad day may take weeks or months even. So we know very little about mind or nothing about the mind. And then memory, our ego, learning a little bit about all this. And then something that transcends ego, the very basis of our existence, ourself. There's something in you that is not changing. A little glimpse of that will keep your energy so high. And that glimpse of that will give you so much inner strength that nobody on earth can take away your smile. And your intuitive ability becomes so strong. जो आप सोचते वैसा काम होने लगेगा. This is it. So, inner peace is responsible for outer dynamism. Dynamism is where your actions are purposeful and fetches result. This is what I would call it dynamism. नहीं तो it's a restless exhibition of your ineffectiveness. Huh? Do you see what I'm saying? बेचैनी का एक्सप्रेशन, बेचैन आदमी भी चलता रहता, कुछ ना कुछ करता रहता है. वो बेचैनी is not a sign of dynamism. And complacency is not the sign of peace. Does it make sense? अक्सर जो लोग शांत है, often we find people who are very calm, they are not dynamic. अरे भाई चलता है, चलने दो, दुनिया में क्यों हो रहा होने दो, इसलिए डर लगता है. That causes concern. हम ऐसा नहीं हो जाएगा. I want to be with full passion. I want to be more active. I want to be dynamism. I want to have dynamism. But here, the name of peace, people become so complacent. सब चीजें, अरे जो हो रहा होने दो भाई, इस तरह की एटीट्यूड रखते हैं. तो हम कहते हैं ये नहीं चाहिए हमें. Art of living is that perfect balance between dynamism and inner tranquility. It's a beautiful combination of being tranquil, being creative at the same time. श्रीमद् भगवत गीता में भगवान कृष्ण भी लिखा है, योगस्थ कुरु कर्माणि. ये नहीं बोला योगस्थ हो के तुम हिमालय में बैठ जाओ, नहीं बोला, या सिर्फ काम ही करते रहो, नहीं बोले. योगस्थ कुरु कर्माणि, कर्म करते रहो, ये बोले. Now, I would like all of you today to take a sankalpa, take a pledge that you will, if you pass by someone who has a long face, who looks depressed, just don't pass by them. Just talk to them. Just say a few words. Say, what can I do for you? How are you feeling? You don't look very happy. What can I do for you? If you can just make that small interaction with a person, you would be breaking certain barriers. जब लोग एक अपना छोटे से दायरे पे बंद हो जाते हैं, when people close themselves in a small boundary, that is when they commit suicides. अपने आप को खत्म करने की चेष्टा करते रहे. There is so much compassion, so much humanism in the planet. And we too have, each one of you. Don't you have some human values inside of you? Do you all have compassion? Don't you all feel pained when someone is hanging themselves or herself? Himself or her, yeah? वो मगर कुछ करते हैं क्या उसके लिए हम? No. Every 40 seconds one person is committing suicide on the planet. अभी हम बात कर रहे हैं, बात देखो कितने लोग अभी मर गए, कितने लोग. क्यों? अब वो भी क्या है, जो भूखे लोग हैं वो मरते, वो तो बात दूसरी बात है. कौन मरता है? यूनिवर्सिटीज में, कॉलेजेस में, अमेरिका में. हमने ये प्रोग्राम अमेरिका में चालू, 107 यूनिवर्सिटीज our this art of living programs are happening. And Harvard, Stanford, MIT, सब जगह. And students are getting credit for doing this program. They get credit. Just last year, 6,600 children, youth from the topmost universities in America, they committed suicide. 400 doctors have committed suicide. Can you imagine? We must all take a pledge. Don't let a sad face pass by you. Hey, bhai, this life is so short. We are living on this planet for a short period of time, 80, 90 years maximum, 100 years भी जी ले. खुशी से जिए सब लोग. Be happy and spread happiness. Don't you think this is what we all want to do? Huh? What use of your achievement if it doesn't bring happiness to you and people around you? Is it of any use? Tell me. No. So, we all must see that our friends, colleagues, everyone, they learn a little bit about their breath and start relaxing, meditate, see life from a bigger context. Then we have a lot of energy, enthusiasm, we'll be able to create a better world around us. Don't you all want to create a better world? Is that not one of your goals being in IIT? Of course, you have a personal goal. One is you want to make good money.